Today, I would like to talk about the idea that no matter how enlightened you are, you recognize your true nature, you know the whole stuff, you know that we live in this virtual reality. Doesn't matter how you look at it, you still have to obey the rules of the universe and the rules of the mind. Like there are certain things that you can't fight. And I'm not saying that there are not human beings that came to the level that they would be able to fight it. But if you're watching me, you're probably not there yet. And it's like Joe Dispenza would say, you're not that good yet. And so I'm definitely not that good yet. So I still have to obey the laws of the universe and the rules of the mind. I can want to fly all day long. I'm still going to need a tool to fly. I cannot just go in the air and fly and defy gravity. And I think that is something that a lot of people underestimate, because one of the laws is that your thoughts create your reality. And so a lot of people still think that it are their actions that create their reality, forgetting that the actions usually come because the mind is telling you what to do. So if you are on this spiritual path of self-discovery, you want to understand you want to have that aha moment, what non-duality teachers would say, you understand that all is one. And I get that, because I definitely can be in that state of bliss. But even then, I realize that the state that I'm in today, or where I am sitting today, is the result of my thoughts of yesterday. So I only have this moment, but this moment is created with the thoughts of yesterday, which can be very confusing because you only have now. So what do we do with this? If I start thinking about thinking, trouble starts with thinking, I promise you. When I start thinking about it, it's like a ripple effect, and I'm going on a journey in my own head that can or spiral down or spiral up. So I have to be careful to be aware all the time, knowing that in this moment, the only thing I can do is create the thoughts that I want, that are reflecting the future that I want. But also in this moment, I want to have the vibration of my future. Because in this moment, as much as I want to appreciate the moment and I don't want to lose it because it's all I have, the future isn't there yet, and the past is gone, although all those things are all happening at the same moment, it is an interesting dynamic. So I invite you to think about that. I invite you to really, like, almost like meditate or reflect on the idea that you cannot go against the rules of the mind and the laws of the universe. It's something that I keep on saying. So if you want to get to a point in your life, like we discussed yesterday or the day before, the perfect health, the perfect relationships, the perfect financial, the perfect bank account, and the enlightenment, recognizing your true nature, the non-dual understanding of this world, as long as you are in your body, you will have to know how the body works. So neuroscience is picking up on that. And so more and more people talk about how the mind, the brain is in here, but the mind is all around you. The mind is not, we go here because we think that we think in our head, but we think with our heart, we think with our gut, we think with so much more if it comes to like trying to express what's going on in the mind. But in the brain, there are certain parts of the brain that do different things. Oh yeah, that was a big bug. Oh my God, it was scary looking down. I didn't kill it though. I just pushed it away. It flew away, I think. So I can ask myself, that's the first thing. Like I'm now sharing it with you, how my mind works. Like, oh my God, why was it sitting on my knee? Why was this bug landing on my knee? It wasn't a beautiful bug to be honest, it was this big. So I'll do some reflection on that, why this was showing up in my reality, because definitely if it shows up in my now moment and I thought about it yesterday, or there was something going on that it needed to be in my to be reflected to me. Okay, so now I forgot my train of thought, but understanding how the mind works and how certain parts in our brain will, like if we talk about the reptilian brain, it is just a very basic brain that makes sure that we are safe. It is like we want to make sure that this is like our breath is making sure that we stay alive, that there is oxygen like flowing through our body. This is what needs to happen. Or so the brain also has a certain function, and understanding more about that is giving you information on what you can and cannot expect. Like understanding your true nature means that you are defying that knowledge. Like you are going above. It's like you are going above nature. You are going above nature on the earthly plane. That doesn't mean that because there is so much more going on than what meets the eye and all the other senses. There's so much that we don't know. I was looking at ants this morning. There was like a whole bunch of ants and they were crawling around. And I always say, we're just like the ants. A lot of billions of people on the planet. But if you look at it from afar, you're going to see that we're just little creatures walking planet Earth, and we are so limited. The vastness of the universe is so amazing, and we think we know. We don't. So understanding that our thoughts create our reality brings me back to what I wanted to talk about, is that if you understand that our thoughts create our reality, then you will not be in victim mode, because you will understand that even I have this big bug and it's like freaked me out a little. I created that. I did. If I am sitting here in this beautiful garden, then I created that. If I have feelings that are coming up, I created that. So I created everything that is happening in this now moment. But on the other hand, I also have the power to change that in every single moment of the day. So being aware and understanding, I'm here, I'm aware, that is so, so powerful, because in that moment, you go over your thoughts. You overpower the silence in my head. I can go there right away, which is such a beautiful feeling. But the minute I have to interact, the minute I have to do this video, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about putting on the computer. It all works like effortless, but I still have to think about it. It's the same thing. I want to fly. I'm going to have to go into an airplane or a balloon or anything, but I'm going to have to do stuff to fly. I am doing stuff to talk to you guys. I am doing things in order to get a certain result, which is an interesting phenomena. So if I want to have positive or beautiful, blissful moments, then I'm going to have to make those moments in my head first, not in my head, in my mind. My mind's everywhere. It's so confusing. Even talking about it is confusing. I hope I make sense. I hope that me talking about that is creating a circuit in your mind that brings you further than what you were thinking up until this point, that I can just poke you a little and make you understand how powerful you are, how you have everything in your own hands, that our machine is capable of doing amazing stuff. We are created in the image of our Creator. Can you imagine? He created us. We are unbelievable beings, and He created that, or he, she, it created. We are created by the Creator, but we are created in its image. So we can also create that. So why do we create destruction? Why do we create circumstances that are not beautiful? Because we are programmed. So if we want to get those programs out, we have to override the programs, like with a computer. It's extremely powerful. So you have to understand how it works. So if you want to learn more about how that works, you can do the research. You can find it everywhere. These days, there is no shortage of information. You can just Google it, put it in ChatGPT, ask every question that you want. If you want to know your own blind spots, if you need a mirror, that's what I'm good at. I'm a very good mirror, and I'm very good at figuring out what it is that's holding you back, why you are not where you want to be. I'm pretty good at that at this stage in my life. And I'm better at it for you than I am for myself. I need somebody to do it for me, because you see, as always, you can't read the label when you're in the jar. You need somebody outside of you to read that label. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're not that good that you can read your own label. You're not that good yet. I'm definitely not. I have way more clues than I had 20 years ago, but I still also need somebody to mirror back to me what it is that I have to change, or what is holding me back. And so if you need my help with that, let me know. Also, very shortly, we're going to launch, it means a couple of people that are on the same path as we all are. And we're building a community so that we can be each other's mirror and really step out of what's normal these days and do it a little bit different. I can't wait to introduce you to all that good stuff. So if you have a question for me, please put it down here. Love to answer questions. If you want to work with me, send me an email. Thank you so much for the people that send me emails. I love working with all of you. It really fills my heart with so much love and so much bliss. So I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And so if you want to be next, just send me an email and we'll take it from there. Have a wonderful day, you guys. See you next time. Bye for now.